All you can do is focus on one day at a time. Today, we actually closed on our Arkansas house. I haven't even stepped foot in this house. I've been trying my best for a while. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. This is going to be like a little bit of a different vlog, but there is so much to update you on, and today has been so crazy. So we're going to do like a chatty vlog. Honestly, it crossed my mind to just not do any vlog and just skip, but I can't do that. I've been doing daily vlogs every single day, so we're going to keep going. If you are new, my name is Jess. I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. We're in the process of moving from Indiana to Arkansas. We closed on our house we're selling this past week, and today we actually closed on our Arkansas house. So things are coming along. And I just bring you along through all the day-to-day updates, all the daily life, all the mom life stuff. And it's been really fun to have like this like documented, you know? So I'm going to try to like do this without rambling a lot. It's hard. So this morning it's actually Monday when I'm filming this. David is still in Arkansas this morning. He drives back on Mondays. He commutes on the weekends, which he only has one more weekend to do that, and we will be all moving. So my friend Shay was here this morning. We had plans to go to lunch. She had to leave around noon. So we were going to go have like an early lunch, and I woke up with the worst nausea. Like, it was horrible. I couldn't like function. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't even think about eating anything. I was so nauseated, and I also had a headache. When I woke up, it really wasn't. I get migraines. It wasn't a migraine, but it's like it turned into a migraine, and then I had the nausea on top of it. I took 2 sumatriptans. Like, I took one, and then I waited a couple hours and took another one like I'm supposed to do. It did not touch it. I took 2 different baths today trying to help. It didn't help, but anyway, we didn't get to go to lunch, which I hated, and she left and headed back home around noon, which I'm going to miss her so much. Shay is a lifelong friend, and when we moved to Indiana, we moved within an hour and a half of each other. We moved within an hour and a half of where she lives, and it's been so fun to be able to see her more and her get to know my kids. And it had been like 10 years since we've seen each other. So it's so sad that we're moving away, but I know that we're going to keep in touch. Thank goodness for Facebook and YouTube and, you know, all of that. But it's not as good as being in person, but it's like, it's still like, you know, it still helps a lot. And we'll definitely have to I'm still planning, like, we're going to do some kind of like YouTube cruise or something. And all of the girlfriends are going to get together. That'd be like my dream. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll make it happen one of these days. But anyway, so when she left, also Lucy woke up not feeling good this morning. She's had a cough for the last few days. You know, I'm just getting over bronchitis. I don't know if she caught something from me or it's also allergies and everything else going around. So she was coughing. She didn't have a fever. She technically could have gone to school, but she was just uncomfortable. And so I just let her stay home. And she's played, she's eaten, she's done great all day, but she is coughing a lot. So I'm going to see how she does in the night tonight, and we may have to take her to the doctor to get her a little bit of help to get over this cold. I couldn't have taken her to the doctor if I wanted to today. I was so sick. But anyway, once Shay left, I took like half of a NyQuil, and I just kind of laid down, and that really helped. Sometimes if I have a really bad migraine, Benadryl will help, but I didn't have any Benadryl. The part of NyQuil that makes you tired is Benadryl, so I knew I had it in there. So I didn't want to take 2 because I didn't want to be completely knocked out, but it did help me rest a little bit. And then I got Nate off the bus, and we just have kind of hung out. Now it is almost 6 o'clock. David is home, and he's been awesome helping me out with the kids and getting them baths and all of that. So I'm just here kind of filling you guys in on the day. Hopefully Lucy will feel better in the morning. I feel like I'm not trying to be dramatic when I say this, because I know we are so blessed. We could be so much worse off, but it's like, have you ever felt like it was the best of times? It was the worst of times. Like, there's so many exciting things going on in our life. Like, we closed on our house today. Oh my gosh, like that is so exciting after looking for houses and all the paperwork. And you know how crazy it is buying a house. We actually closed on our house today. That is like worth celebrating. But then also, like, we've had sickness going around. It's stressful, all the details, all the packing, all the, I don't know, it feels like heavy, like we're just going through it. I know it's all going to be worth it. I am like looking forward to getting settled and all of it, but the process it's just been difficult. It's been stressful. So that's kind of where I am today. I'm so happy and yet so like blah about all of it. There's so many bittersweet emotions. I was talking to the bus drivers this morning, telling them how much we were going to miss them. They were asking about our move and stuff. And some of their bus drivers they've had ever since we moved here, and they love our kids, and we're going to miss them. And saying goodbye to Shay, and then sickness going around like crazy, all the packing, and I'm like getting so overwhelmed about all of the things I have left to do. Like, there's a list of stuff we keep like knocking stuff off, but David's like trying to set up internet at the new place, and it's just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot when you talk about it, but turning on power, getting the trash set up, getting everything like the mail forwarded. I had to shut down my P.O. box here, like all of the list of things, and I'm like constantly worried that I'm forgetting something. Oh, once we move, I'm gonna have to get the kids new doctors. I'm gonna have to get us new doctors, new dentists, all of that. And I know it'll all happen. But, me and Shay were talking about this, and it's something that I've tried to remember. All you can do is focus on one day at a time. If you start worrying too much about the future and you start obsessing and stressing, which is what I do, it will drive you crazy. You have to wake up. That's why Jesus says, give us this day our daily bread. We have to worry about today, not worry, but do what we can today, and let tomorrow be tomorrow. Now, of course, when you're moving, there are some things you kind of have to plan ahead. Like, we can't wait till today to do a moving truck if we need it tomorrow. We do have to plan stuff ahead, but I'm really trying to not worry about the stuff that I can't control right now and just focus on what I can do. But we need the sickness to stop. I know that I'm probably getting sick because of the stress and like feeling worn down. And, that's to be expected, but I also know that I need to be healthy in the middle of moving. It's going to make things like so much worse. I was actually looking at Facebook, and a year ago I was going through the flu. So it's like now I'm going through like bronchitis and whatever this like weird migraine nausea is. It's just been so bad. Poor David's coming home. The house is a mess, which he doesn't mind, but I care. I just hate for him to come home to like, I had dishes everywhere. I just haven't felt like doing it. So today. So, but if you miss one day with a, family, you're in the weeds. But anyway, we are really excited about our new house. I cannot wait to show you guys all of the things. I haven't even stepped foot in this house. I won't step foot in this house until the day we are moving in, which honestly terrifies me. I know a lot of you are like, I couldn't do that. I never thought I could do it either, but these are the circumstances we were dealt. We had to have a house, and the times I've gone to Arkansas, we either didn't have a house yet, didn't have the right house, or they were unable for me to, like, we went on Easter, but nobody was available to show us the house. So, I've seen video, and I'm just trusting God that I'm going to love it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, what if I hate it? But I also trust my husband. And, we have lived in apartments. We have lived in many different apartments. And so I feel like, if we can make that a home that I loved, this is going to be even better. It's a home, we'll be able to make it. We're painting every single room because the boys that lived in this house are just really rough on like the paint and stuff. And the walls, there's lots of like holes, like screws and nails and, fingerprints, dirty. It's just easier to just go ahead and repaint it. And we have people from the church like offering to help, and I'm just like blown away at all of the love and support from people that don't really even know us yet, and I just feel so like humbled by that. So I know that I'm gonna love the house, but it is weird that I've never even been in it. had never been in this house when we put an offer in, but before we closed, I had been in it. So this is new territory for me. And y'all know with my like type A personality and like love to be in control, this has been like, I feel like God is using this process to like help me with that, because you know there are things in life you can't control and there's circumstances you can't help, and you know this is what the hand we're dealt, and I'm trying to make the best of it, and I'm trusting God that He's led us in the right direction and all of that. But oh, it is hard. It's hard. This whole process has not been easy, but God has been through it all with us. He's worked out every detail with us, and we are really excited about the future. You know, it's going to be sad the day we leave this house. It's going to be sad the day we leave Indiana. But at the same time, like, it's also going to be really exciting. So it's also that back to the best of times, worst of times. It's this whole bittersweet feeling. But we're moving towards people who already feel like family. And we haven't had that, honestly, in a while. And, you know, when you live somewhere that don't have like immediate family nearby, you don't have relatives nearby, your church family needs to feel like a family. And I'm really excited to have that and to build more relationships there. And David and I are just blown away by all the love and support we've already gotten. So anyway, that's today. It's already, like I said, almost 6 o'clock. I know this vlog is shorter, but I did want to tell you guys about us closing. So thank you for all of your prayers, all of your support. I know all of you were praying, you know, all of the drama with the paperwork and all of that. So many of you, that video went up today. And so many of you were like, well, why couldn't you just FedEx it? Or why couldn't you? Literally, there was no other way. Like, that was the whole point of us having to drive the forms. The title company, when we signed the paperwork on Friday, they were like, they didn't want to mail the forms. They didn't want to overnight them because of risk of losing them. Like, this was the closing in this paperwork. And also, we don't have a FedEx or anything in this town. And it wouldn't have even made it there on time because it had to be there Sunday afternoon. So the only way we could have gotten the forms once we forgot them, if you missed the video, go back and watch it, or it's not making any sense, was to drive them like we did. But we made it work. We made it work. I'm so thankful that David remembered when he remembered, and we didn't have to drive all the way to Arkansas. But if we had to have done it, we would have had to do it. And, you know, God is so good, because even in that, He worked it out. So I had a friend in the car with me, like, and she got there the minute I needed her to be there to go. So God is so good. He cares about all the little details, and it was a fun adventure, and we got a Starbucks. So here's the question of the day. What is your favorite Starbucks drink? Because mine is very quickly turning into the cold brew cold foam. I like the salted caramel one. So let me know your favorites. I have a whole other favorite for like holiday drinks, but like original, definitely the cold brew cold foam is like my absolute. Oh, so good. So let me know your favorite down in the comments. I wish I could go to Starbucks with all of you. That'd be so fun. Lucy's favorite is the strawberry acai lemonade and a cake pop, which I was telling Shay, oh my gosh, I cannot believe cake pops are like $3 now. How are cake pops $3? They're like this big, but we only get it every so often. So I always treat her. But anyway, I'm like, we can get a whole drink for $5 or a little tiny cake pop for $3. Which is still, a drink for $5 is still expensive, but I feel like it has it has coffee, it has all this stuff in it. It's more than just a little tiny. Anyway, let me know my favorite pastry, if we're going pastry, is the cheese Danish. Oh, so good. It's so good. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always watching these videos, even when they're dumb or they're boring or there's nothing exciting to show, or I'm sick or nauseous or there's a cough going on or whatever. You guys are always so amazing to watch and comment and all the things. Thank you. If you like this video, if you are excited about our house closing, give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Definitely subscribe. We have so many fun adventures coming. You don't want to miss out. I'll see you guys later.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want